Regarding Iraq, I think what some people would say, not to talk about the war and Saddam's ills and so forth, because that would be a whole other panel, but to say that when a political system is set up, where you are chosen as a political leader because you represent an ethnicity or a sect, and more because of a sect, there's almost an encouragement of creating people who will say, I represent the Sunnis, for example, or I represent the Shia, rather than representing citizens and actually weakening the state and making people feel that, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be protected by ex-prime minister or president because they don't represent my group. And that was a system that was put after 2003 in Iraq. So do you reflect on that?
That's not correct. That was not the system. The system prior to that was a system in which a minority of the country dominated the majority. So let's be very clear about this. The majority in Iraq who were Shia were denied their proper place.
That's not true.
That's
just not true. There were Shia.
Yeah. Look, we can go back and I mean, this is a whole other panel, as you rightly say, but let me just make it.
The Ba'athists did not, in fact, they had Christians. Tariq Aziz was a Christian, one of the most powerful people in Iraq. So the Ba'athists were not Sunnis.
I'm going to have to leave the Iraq dialogue. We will follow up afterwards. But,
okay, but I think if you ask the Kurdish people, they might have a rather different view of Saddam Hussein than has just been expressed. But anyway, look, we could...
The Ottomans
had... Forgive me, we have to go back to the audience. We have to give them a chance. Okay, the gentleman here. Thank you. And then we have two questions here. So one here and then two over here.
I have a question to Shaykh Hansen. If you would be the Prime Minister of Switzerland and the war criminal, according to the War Criminal Commission of Kuala Lumpur says that Mr. Blair is a war criminal. What would you do if he's entering your country? Would you put him in jail, or would you allow him to come to the World Economic Forum, who wants to improve the state of the world?
We can't really go into hypotheticals.
Fortunately, I'm not the Prime Minister, but I wouldn't have outlawed minarets.
Okay.